Okay, I think a message to our future self is, I hope that we would be able to stay joyful, be able to continue to encourage one another.
I hope that I will remember the meaning of marriage, the vows that I speak later, I'll remember it. The heaviness of it. Dear Xin Yu, it is really amazing seeing how our relationship went from strangers to acquaintances, boyfriend and girlfriend, to soon to be husband and wives. I remember fondly of the first time I met you, wearing your white checkered shirt and black jeans. What I do not tell people is that I said in my heart, wow God, she looks so pretty, I want to marry her. God hears my spontaneous and ridiculous requests and answers nonetheless. I will not lie, the past few years of our relationship felt like a giant valley that we fought tooth and nail to climb out from. I'm very glad that we are here today, reading these letters to one another. I thank God for keeping us together despite the difficulties in our relationship, and I hope to spend the rest of our lives together. The vows that we will say later carry a deep and profound meaning that I hope we will keep till our last breath. Thank you for being the loving and kind helper sent from God. Yours faithfully, Matthew.
Hey dear, this would be our last letter as single. It feels nostalgic writing this letter as I think back on how we used to write letters before we started dating. I cannot believe that 8 years later, I'm getting married to a guy I wrote letters to. Looking back, this relationship has been tough. It was so difficult for us to get together, and I was thinking as to whether it was the right choice or not. Eventually, I took the leap of faith and decided to get together with you. We enjoyed our 2 months together before I had to go overseas and study. Then there was that fear as to whether we could last with us doing long distance and you being in the army. Each time I come back to see you, it was emotionally harder and harder to part. Finally, after 2.5 years, my overseas studies was completed and we were making plans to finally settle down. I thought we were finally done with the difficult times, but whoops, I was wrong. The journey to get married took us another 3 years. After much pain and challenges, we are finally here today. In just a few hours, we would be husband and wife. Thank you for choosing me to be your wife. Thank you for loving me sacrificially when I dealt with difficult emotions. Thank you for sticking by me when things are tough. More importantly, thank you for praying for me and reminding me that God is a sovereign and good God. I'm thankful that God has allowed me to fall in love with a man who points me back to Him and the beauty of the gospel. I hope that we would continue to point one another to Christ as we become one.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Matthew Shirley. The past 7 years of waiting, well, that has also trained you to wait for an even better day. I can't imagine something more reassuring and fortifying to begin your marriage with. Begin with an unshakable hope in mind. Begin with a glorious future that awaits you. Let this future that you're awaiting be the anchor for your marriage. Let this future be one that is reflected towards your family and friends as you live for God. And as you do so, let us all here be witnesses today, seeing you affirm your vows, and let us all be partners with you, encouraging you to live out your vows for the rest of your lives.
I pray that our marriage will allow people to have a glimpse of God's love for His people. I pray that God will use us to point others to the future wedding in heaven when Jesus returns. Love, Cindy.